Well guys, the time has come. The Toyota Celica is 100% complete. We're actually just warming it up, put a spare in it, and she's going to a new home. I was considering using it as a daily driver, channel car. Just not quite going to work for me the way I'd like. The car is in great shape for what it is. Came to an agreement with another local car club member on swapping vehicles. This being a Saskatchewan based vehicle, his being an Alberta based vehicle, it kind of makes sense for both of us. So the new vehicle is going to be a lot more winter oriented fun for myself, and even maybe a little bit of summer fun if we so wish. We'll do not your typical build on it, and you guys will understand that. And honestly, I'm going to lean heavily on another member in town on his knowledge, his immersive knowledge on this particular brand. Anyways, we'll do a quick walk around the car, kind of showing it off. There she is, guys and girls. Runs amazing. We've put about 100 kilometers on of running ourselves on it, and man, honestly, even just as a daily driver, this is gonna do good for anybody, summer, winter. Interior is back together, and this thing honestly is clean. Only a real difference is we got one door speaker in orange and one in gray. I don't know what we did and how we messed that up. We were gonna keep the orange because the orange actually looks and offsets nicely. But guys, I tell you, this thing runs smooth. Stereo installed and 100% functional. Rear seat. So I learned quite a bit about on this project, guys. And I would definitely do it again, and I think we're gonna have another project car coming to the channel for flipping. This would be what I call my first flip. I'm not a ton of money in. I'm gonna effectively break even. I'm probably losing out a bit on the end of the deal. You know, to be honest, in this market, it's kind of a win-win scenario. Both parties are getting exactly what they need. Me not having to put this through it out of province is a kind of a huge plus. He's gonna be able to sell this again in the summer is my guess, and end up ahead anyway. That said, we will cut to when he shows up. Scott shows up with the new car. Welcome back, guys. We are here. We're gonna introduce the new car. As you guys saw in the couple quick intro that we were getting rid of the orange Celica. A deal kind of came up and it kind of made sense for both parties. So without further ado, this is my new, to me, 2002 Subaru Impreza WRX. I got some plans, guys. Some parts already on order. I've had kind of the weekend to do it, and you can kind of tell she's not in the best of shapes, but she's not in the worst of shape. It's always a car I've kind of always been intrigued by, and this has the 2-liter EJ turbo motor. Overall, we've been kind of going through it this weekend on how to deal with it. I'm gonna end up ordering some pieces. Like I'm gonna get a new plate here, new coolant surge tank plate there, so we can kind of take care of that. But we also do have some parts already on order. I'm going to delete the air pump system. I just have read enough that there are issues with it. It's kind of funny because actually this is brand new, which is kind of good to see. I ordered a evap. I'm going to delete the evap in the back. And what some people don't know is I actually already own Tastrix. So I'm going to delete the engine codes that come up with it. It already has an engine code for the evap system to that dies off. But the only thing, as far as I know, that's done to this, guys, is we have a real HKS super squeaky ball valve. I believe it's real. I don't think it's a China made one. It's got that little bit of the authenticity to it. And it has a it's got at least a mid-pipe back exhaust system. I couldn't tell you what brand it is. It's been on there a while. But it's got 372,000 kilometers on it. So the biggest thing we're gonna have to do, guys, with this right off the hop is we have some things to do with it. As you can tell, it is dirty. Sorry for the Tim Hortons garbage. I'm addicted to their wraps, their breakfast wraps. But it is dirty. So we've got a couple products, and it kind of has that stale air smell to it. So I've grabbed one of these Meguiar air refreshers. These work amazing, guys. I'll do in this video how to take care of it, how it works. It's really simple. And then I am always a huge supporter, it's bad, but stoner, invisible glass. Wipes made for stoners. I'm not a druggie at all, but it works really good, guys. It gets the glass clean. You can see the dust on the windshield there. These windows are all dirty. And then the other one I really love, and I didn't realize Canadian Tire is now carrying it, is Chemical Guy's Interior Quick Detailer. I love this stuff, guys. Even for a deep clean, this stuff works amazing. I usually have 2 or 3 bottles sitting at home. I was out, so you can actually like spray this on the seats and then vacuum it up. It works great, guys. Biggest thing, and this is gonna be our biggest learning project, guys, is it has a little bit of rust here. So we're gonna learn to cut that out, and then we're gonna take all this black trim off, because I do believe behind these is gonna be some rust. So that's gonna be another video. We'll go through that. We're gonna keep an eye open for some what looks like 17s. Yeah, 225, 45, 17. We're gonna keep our eyes open for a set of 5x1 14.3 17-inch wheels. These ones are in rough shape. One's bent. You can actually feel the vibration. One, if we get really close, I guess thing's been curbed pretty hard a couple times. So there's some off-brand DD force. Honestly, just to fix the one wheel is going to cost me more than buying 4 new wheels. So we're going to keep our eyes open for a set of used wheels. And like I said, it's in somewhat rough shape. Whoa! It is extremely slick. We're going to polish the headlights, and then we're going to keep our eyes open for a set of for a front bumper. We're going to just stay with the stock clean look, and then what we might also keep our eyes open for is a set of clean front fenders for it. Overall, guys, though, I think I've done pretty well. I turned 2 Toyota Celicas. I've still got the one sitting at home. I got to mention to I have to contact the guy that'd be probably willing to come grab the red Celica off of us now that we're done with the Celica era. I never really had any intention, guys, of really keeping the Celicas around. I had some ideas in my head. The red Celica's beyond gone. But we got plans for this car, already stuff on order. We're gonna change up the stereo. I'm gonna do a review on an Amazon stereo I purchased, an Android deck, but we'll go from there. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please leave me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Most of all, guys, maybe watch one of the next 2 videos. Thanks. So like I said, we were gonna do a quick video on these Meguiar's air refresher. I love these things. I've done it a couple times now. Turn your air on all the way. On this vehicle, you want refresh, and you need your ducts going, guys. Very important that these ducts are going. So now, the next step, open up the bottle. That's all you're gonna do. Get the bottle out. all that's in the pack. All that's in the package, guys, is this one bottle. That's it. Now that your vehicle's going, let it run. You got it going. Put it in the center console and then lock it in. And it runs for 15 minutes, guys. Well, a little bit of just a sound clip at idle, guys. It's a 15-minute wait, by the way, when you're doing the old air refresher kit. I hear a pulley that likely needs some love at some point. It's got the typical Subaru tick, but idle's pretty good. The fans seem to kick on and off pretty constant, so the coolant is probably getting close to due. So I'm probably going to do a coolant swap on it anyway. But anyways, I just figured I'd give you a quick sound clip, just at least at idle. When I have somebody else, I'll do an actual sound clip of the exhaust, but it sounds like pretty much any other Subaru. 15 minutes is up. It's gonna smell pretty good in here. I suggest shutting the fans off and then shutting the vehicle off. And what that's gonna do, guys, that's gonna let the ducts sit with all that stuff in there. And it reeks, guys. The next couple days, honestly, it's almost overpowering. You'll almost find you want to drive with the window down. But it makes a huge difference. Honestly, I found it gets rid of most of the musky dirt smell. Obviously, cleaning the seats does a huge difference, and that's something I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to get to cleaning off the dash, the windows, stuff like that, door jams. Overall, kind of give this thing a quick shine. I'll chat with you soon.